Hello, and welcome to another FAQ Monday. I'm your host, Fluff, and today we're gonna hang out and get all cozy. And then you're gonna get to really like me, and then you're gonna buy me a Snuggie, and it's gonna be the wrong size because, surprise, surprise, I don't wear a medium, and that's all that Albertsons had when you were going and getting the loaf of bread and the milk that we actually needed. But it's the thought that counts, right? I appreciate the ill-fitting Snuggie, guys. Thank you so much. Now, get me some popcorn and a beer, will you? First question. Favorite piece of gear from NAMM this year? There's a few pieces of gear that really caught my attention. I'm a sucker for the mini stuff. I love the mini stuff. So, the PV6505 Mini, the MH head. Joyo had an entire case of these pedals that were the size of a GoPro. They were unbelievable. The Dunlop Mini Wah was amazing and sounds fantastic. I just got one. And the Mini Tube Screamer. I really love those. Oh, and the KSR Aries amp that I played. If you saw any of the videos of me playing at the Rhodes booth, that's what I was playing through. 50 watt lunchbox head. I will be getting one. Mine is on order and being built right now. And can't think of anything else that really blew me away, but yeah, those were the things that really I was like, ooh, that's good. I love how small things are getting. And for once, it seems like they're not compromising the sound because, for example, the KSR sounded amazing. The Crybaby Mini sounds amazing. I mean, all these things, I love technology. I love it. The camera that I'm on right now is a GoPro. It's that big. I love it. I love technology. I love it. Hey, Fluff, thoughts on Mayones guitars? Build quality, feel, action, finish, everything. I played a few Mayones guitars, and I think, as I said in my original demo video of the Regius 7 model, that I think they are some of the finest guitars being built by man today, production guitars. Now, when you pick one up, it can instantly feel like, whoa, there is something special about this, and that goes for every single one. And that's the thing I'd like to point out about Mayones is, the build quality is on par with super uber custom shop guitars, but they're more or less production guitars. And it's crazy the amount of consistency. Now, to their credit, they have a lot of building experience. They are not a new guitar company. They have been around for decades. And I know they only recently got popular in the last, 10 years or so, but they've been around a lot longer than that. And I think their experience allows them to just really put out a really high quality product. And I'm not being paid by them to say that or anything. They won't even return my emails because I email them like once a week begging for some attention. No, that's not true. But no, the every single one I've tried has just been unbelievable. The fit and finish is fantastic. I've never played a guitar with a lower action that has been without buzz ever. You just like, I can't even believe this. I mean, the strings are almost laying on the frets and there's no buzz at all. Crazy. So yeah, if you ever have the money for a Mayones, I highly recommend checking one out and possibly getting one. As soon as you pick it up, you know exactly where all that extra money went. Great bearded man, what do you use for earring protection? I don't really have earrings. I haven't gauged my ears in like 15 years. But, oh, you probably meant hearing protection. My bad, or your bad, really. For hearing protection, I usually use these guys. These are Surefire EP4s. Now, these are the plugs that I use to dial in all of the guitar tones that you hear in my videos before I actually throw a mic in front of them to get just kind of a general setting, like when I'm here in the room playing the amp. These are the earplugs that I actually have in when I'm dialing tones, and yes, I do dial tones with earplugs in. These are really cool. They're like $12 and they fit inside your ear really nice and comfortably. And they have a plug on the end that you can up the dB if you so choose. I usually use the mediums and I have the plugs in. So I have like I don't know what kind of a dB drop it is. I think it's like 20, I think. Something like that, someone correct me. But they're wonderful. You can get them on Amazon all day long. Link down below in the description. Do you like Muse? I absolutely love Muse. The first time I had ever heard about them, my girlfriend, future wife at the time used to work for a venue called the White River Amphitheater here. It's where Ozfest plays and all this stuff. And Muse was playing a radio show, and she was the backstage coordinator. So whenever the bands want anything, legal or not, they tell her, and then she has people to go and runners to go and get it. So she was basically the director of the backstage area at the time. This is back in, 2004, I think. And she called me and she was like, I just saw the most unbelievable band I think I've ever seen in my life. And they're called Muse, and they're from England, and they're a 3-piece, but they sound like there's 8 people in the band. And I thought, well, that's cool, I'll check them out. And this is right around the time the Absolution record came out. And I caught them on the next tour for the album after that. I think it was Supermassive Black Holes, I think. I saw them on that tour in 06, and they were absolutely mind-blowing. I love everything about Muse. Matt Bellamy is one of the underappreciated guitarists, in my opinion. He certainly gets a lot of accolades for singing, but his songwriting and his guitar playing is something that I very much look up to. And Muse in general are just fantastic. Love them, super fanboy, love them. This week, my suggestion is, with all the WA activity going on and me just being on a huge Alice in Chains kick, I've always been a huge Jerry Cantrell fan. That's been no secret. I found this unbelievable video of the first night of a 2-night stand at the Palladium in California on the Dirt Tour in 1992, and I have seen a lot of live Alice in Chains videos. Don't think I've ever seen them this good. They were absolutely on fire, and the sound quality is actually pretty good in this video. I think you guys will like it. My buddy Chris, who plays bass for Strung Out, I didn't know they had a 2-night stand or anything like that, and he commented when I posted this video on my Facebook, and he said, dude, I was at night too. I was there. It was unbelievable. It was mind-blowing. And I don't know, just like I said, I thought you guys would appreciate it and geek out with me a little bit on the Alice in Chains thing, and we can all rejoice in the goodness of Jerry Cantrell. That's all the time I got for you guys this week. My name is Fluff. I appreciate you so much. I'll see you next time. Mic check. 1, 2, mic check. Mic check. That's how I mic check. That's how I sync it up in post. That's what I do. Not even kidding. Weird, huh?